Imagine it's 2002. You're busy but not exhausted. You work hard but effort still feels connected to progress. If you push a little bit more, something changes. Now imagine today. The calendar is full, the phone is full of notifications, and somehow nothing moves forward. Work gets done, but it doesn't lead anywhere. And just like that, slowly and quietly, something changes inside people. They don't panic, they don't protest, they don't even complain as much. They just stop trying. More people are reporting the same feeling, a loss of interest in almost everything. Not boredom, not laziness, just fatigue. Chronic stress layered on top of constant economic pressure. This is not about motivation culture or lifestyle advice. This is economic behavior showing up as emotional withdrawal. When people feel that effort no longer changes outcomes, the rational response is disengagement, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. For decades, the formula was simple: work harder, pick up extra hours, make sacrifices now to move forward later. But by 2026, that formula is breaking down for millions of people. If you're carrying debt, if housing consumes most of your income, if childcare, healthcare, and basic necessities absorb everything you earn, then working a little more doesn't even move the needle. It just extends the exhaustion. People aren't quitting work, they are quitting belief. What stands out isn't anger, it's indifference. People aren't just upset about prices or politics, they are emotionally checking out. Many tried for years, they waited for things to improve. Then they looked up 5 or 10 years later and realized their situation hadn't meaningfully changed. That realization kills motivation faster than any recession headline. So people just adapt. They do the minimum required to survive, not because they're lazy, but because previous effort felt wasted. This fatigue did not appear overnight. First came the pandemic, then asset inflation, then housing prices detached from wages, then persistent inflation in daily necessities. Basic living became a challenge, and when survival takes all mental energy, aspiration disappears. People stop dreaming about homes, travel, or retirement, not because they don't want them, but because they feel unreachable. Another theme keeps appearing: distrust. People no longer believe institutions operate in good faith. They have watched rules bend upward while pressure flows downward. After enough broken promises, people stop listening altogether. And when trust collapses, participation collapses with it. That matters because modern economies rely on participation, risk-taking, and belief in forward motion. This emotional withdrawal doesn't stay personal, it shows up in the data. People stop switching jobs, they stop starting businesses, and they stop taking risks. Hiring slows because spending slows. Spending slows because confidence disappears. This is what a frozen labor market looks like. Not mass layoffs, but stagnation. This isn't limited to low-income workers. Higher earners are feeling pressure too. Bonuses shrink, promotions slow, and layoffs creep upward. Consumer sentiment among six-figure households is falling fast. And that matters because over 60% of US consumer spending now comes from households earning over $170,000. When they pull back, the entire system feels it. More Americans are working multiple jobs than ever before, not to get ahead, just to keep up, just to survive. This used to be temporary, now it's structural. And the demographic shift matters. In the 1990s, most multi-job workers lacked college degrees. Today, half of them have one. That signals a deeper failure. Credentials no longer guarantee stability. And this isn't just another downturn. In past cycles, people believed effort would eventually pay off. But today, many feel trapped in motion without direction. That is why burnout feels heavier, and that is why people disengage not just from work, but from relationships, hobbies, and life itself. Economic stress spreads, especially because we have been educated to believe that money and material possessions mean life, mean everything. But here's the danger. When enough people disengage, the economy slows further. Slower growth reinforces hopelessness. Hopelessness reduces participation. It becomes self-reinforcing. Not dramatic collapse, slow erosion. This isn't about shaming anyone. Disengagement is a rational response to misaligned incentives. The problem isn't people. The problem is a system that demands constant effort with diminishing returns. And like I said, it is a system that has been created under a materialism perspective. And we have all been trained, educated to believe that the material world means the world, means life. So now that the money isn't there, we feel that the world is over. There are always opportunities, but they rarely look like the old path. The mistake is repeating outdated strategies in a changed environment. The economy has shifted, the system has changed, but methods haven't. And when methods stop working, persistence alone isn't enough. Understanding the mechanic matters, not to panic but to adapt. When you see where pressure accumulates, you can avoid standing under it. This channel exists to connect those dots, not to scare you, but to clarify. This is not the end of effort. It's the end of pretending that effort works the way it used to. And the sooner people recognize that, the sooner adjustment becomes possible. And the sooner we realize that the materialistic view of the world is over, the sooner we will find a solution. Because at the end of the day, the solution comes from a peaceful state of mind. If this video helped you connect some dots, helped you connect some patterns, explore the other videos on the channel, because they actually build on each other. Let me know in the comments, do you think this disengagement is temporary? It's a signal of collapse? It's a signal that the system is done for? Let me know what you think in the comment section. This is The Real American Economy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.